Good day. Here are the latest news highlights from Indonesia, as of March 25, 2025, across various sectors. Political developments. Indonesia passes controversial military law. Indonesia's parliament has unanimously approved revisions to the military law, allowing active duty military officers to occupy a broader range of civilian positions without resigning from the armed forces. Critics argue this move threatens the nation's democracy and recalls the militaristic influence seen during former President Suharto's era. Indonesia and India strengthen bilateral ties. In January, Indonesian President Prabowo Subianto met with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi in New Delhi. The two leaders signed agreements covering health, defense, digital technology, and maritime affairs, aiming to enhance cooperation between the two nations. Nationwide protests against military law amendments. Following the passage of the revised military law, widespread protests have erupted across Indonesia. Demonstrators, including students and civil society groups, are expressing concerns that the amendments undermine democratic principles and civilian oversight of the military. Economy and business. Indonesia to intensify defense partnerships and maritime security. Foreign Minister Sugiono announced plans to bolster defense partnerships and address strategic sovereignty issues, particularly in maritime security. Efforts include finalizing a code of conduct between ASEAN and China regarding the South China Sea and expanding trade relations with Africa and the Pacific. Indonesia hosts multilateral naval exercise Komodo 2025. In February, Indonesia hosted the 5th multilateral naval exercise Komodo, Menek, in Bali, with participation from 38 countries and 19 foreign warships. The exercise focused on disaster mitigation, humanitarian assistance, and addressing joint maritime threats in non-combat scenarios. Elections. President Prabowo Subianto's early diplomatic engagements. Even before his inauguration, President-elect Prabowo Subianto conducted foreign visits to 20 countries, signaling an active approach to international diplomacy. His first official trip as president was to China in November 2024, emphasizing Indonesia's commitment to strengthening bilateral relations. Countryside development. Demolition of amusement park in West Java. On March 6, West Java Governor Deddy Mulyadi ordered the demolition of Hibiscus Fantasy, an amusement park in Puncak, Bogor Regency. The decision was made due to environmental concerns, particularly the potential for causing flash floods in Jakarta. Community support during protests. During the recent protests against the military law amendments, various community groups and individuals have shown acts of kindness by distributing free food, drinks, and medical assistance to demonstrators, highlighting the solidarity among Indonesians in times of political unrest.